Any ship receiving this transmission. The Zerg are invading Agria. The Dominion abandoned us here. We're just a small farming colony. We've got to evacuate before we're overrun. If you can hear this message, please help us.
Incoming transmission.
Thank you so much for responding to our distress call, Commander. I'm Dr. Ariel Hansen, and I represent the people of the Agria colony.
Pleasure to meet you, Doc. You can call me Jim. What's the situation?
The Zerg have overwhelmed our planetary defenses. The colony is lost. For the past 12 hours, we've been evacuating people to the nearest starport, but the Zerg attacks have become so intense, we can't get any more through. If you can guard the highway, we can start sending the remaining groups every few minutes.
Don't worry, Doc. We'll get your folks through to that starport safe and sound.
I pray you're right, Commander. The Zerg are more terrible than I ever imagined.
Hey guys, I'm Mike from Visual Gaming, and this is StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. This is level 4. This is called the Evacuation, and this is part 1 out of 2. So a guy talks, and I'll go more into the level after the guy starts talking, but yeah.
I got us some fire bats, cowboy. These suckers have got flamethrowers that'll roast the Zerg, but good.
So, you drop down, and then you're gonna get those minerals, and, there's Protoss, or Zergs here, too, that are gonna just kinda try to kill you, but you can take them. They're not very hard, and, I'll talk more about this level once, like, the interruptions are done, which will be not this person talking, but the next person talking. So, a little bit more back information about just me in this level, but, yep, the chick starts talking now, so let's listen.
Thank goodness you're here. I'll give you control of the main building so you can help us evacuate the colony.
Alright, so at this point you have control over this base, and so you have a barracks, you have one supply depot, I believe, one refinery, and of course the command center. So just rally point everyone to to this gate right here, and just wait for the convoy to be ready to go. That takes quite a few minutes, but yeah, just basically start building some sort of army to protect the convoy. But let's listen to the next person that has to talk.
We'll need to escort the convoys all the way to the main starport for them to have a chance of escaping this planet.
Alright, so, this level, now that I'm free of interruptions for a while, this level, this is actually the second time I'm playing level 4. The first time I played it, both parts were over 15 minutes by about 30 seconds, and that was not acceptable for YouTube, so they ended up rejecting my video because they increased the length to 15 minutes, but I thought it'd be like the 10-minute limit where you can go to 15:59. But in fact, I was wrong. So not only did I spend an hour of my life rendering this 15-minute video, but I spent another like 30 minutes waiting for it to upload, only to be rejected. So that was great. Thank you for YouTube for not making things clear. Thank you to them for letting people like myself upload a video, spend time rendering the video, only to be rejected instead of being rejected right away. But yeah, you know, it's no problem. It's no biggie. Not like I have other better things to do, like other levels or, you know, other things. So, yeah. Anyway, so this is the cargo. It's getting packed up with people. At this point, it is ready to go. As you see, I don't have a large army. I have, one medic? I don't know where the other medic went. I honestly God don't, but I made one. So here I have 2 medics, 3 fire bats, and a marine, I believe. So, and in this level, I do finish the bonus objective. So hip hip hooray! Since I know where they all are perfectly now. So yeah, this convoy is pretty slow, and what happens is that you have to escort them all the way to the starport way up there in the northeast corner of the map, and
Why not?
Someone had the right idea of building bunkers to defend the roads. Why are they empty?
The Dominion military abandoned them when the Zerg attacked. They didn't give a damn about the colony.
Sorry to hear that, Doc. At least these bunkers are in a good spot. I'll see if we can't get them manned.
Forgot that guy was talking, so I was interrupted. But yeah, along the way there'll be Zergs that spawn, little Zerglings and whatnot. So kill them. And if the convoy, it has, and on the long way there's also minerals and stuff. So make sure to pick those up because those are very beneficial. But the convoy tank thing, it has a turret of its own, but it doesn't really do a lot of damage. And if the convoy tank breaks, the people inside will start walking, and that is so much harder to defend them. I had to do that the last time I played this, but this time no convoy truck broke for me, and you actually get an achievement if none of them explode or whatever. But yeah, so with each passing convoy, like with the first, second, third, whatever, all the way to the fifth one, more and more Zergs start coming, and yeah, so as you see, I don't have a large army, not going to be very hard. The only thing is that the overlords, such as this one right here, can only be killed by the Marine, so that kind of sucked since I only had one Marine, plus these two guys helping me, so I guess it wasn't all that bad. But once that, what's it called? I just call it a tank with the convoy thing, I'm going to call it a tank, but once that's on this ramp right here, you're basically set. You don't have to really protect it from there on in, but if you see like an overlord or something, of course, just kill it. And this is actually the bonus objective to kill those things. Those are crystal lights or crystalists. I can't read, it's all blurry for me. Your main objective is to escort colonists to the colony ship 0 out of 50, and you get 10, I believe, per tank. And at one point I got 12, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, so there's minerals here, and your first out of 3 of the bonus objective right there. So pick up the minerals, and here we're going to go get the, I believe, the second out of 3rd for the bonus objective, along with a lot of minerals. So, yay. Right here. Pass into here. That's great. The bunkers, actually, I'll talk after this guy's done talking, I guess.
It's a long haul to the starport, partner. How can we be expected to guard the whole thing?
I reckon we can use a mobile force to keep it clear, or build more bunkers to block the approaches. Either way should work.
So from now to the end of the video, I am done in terms of interruptions for people talking. But as you see, there's minerals, and right here it says second Zerg Crystallis. Might be a crystallite, but yeah. So of course there's a little overlord there. So with the one marine, it takes a little while. But here I wasn't pushing the crystallite thing because I didn't have all my guys with me. But here, hit it up, and then there's one guy there, then that thing right there. So there you go. And that'll be the second out of 3rd. And I'll get the 3rd one next time, I believe. And there's a whole bunch of minerals down here. But I believe the other convoy was ready to go. So
please alert your
I didn't get them yet, but I will. So continuously build more guys from the barracks, and don't forget to build supply depots. And I believe by the end of this level, I had 3 barracks and a couple more turrets right around here. And yeah, and don't forget there's a mineral right there. In the little field that's in your base, so you don't need anyone in your base because no one ever attacks it. If they do, you will have people already there, so you don't have to leave people here. The only reason I did later on, I'll explain this more when I get there, but the only reason I left people here is just because I had so much lag with the large group. I just thought, whatever, I'll just leave these guys here just in case something happens. But as you see, the minerals on the right side there, those are the ones you're gonna get. I'm gonna get later, but yeah, basically keep expanding your army. And here's my second barracks going down. I believe I'm building a supply depot. I thought that was an engineering bay, but I do build an engineering bay at some point, I believe. I'm not sure if I do, actually.
Get to the starport, move it!
Yeah, so at this point the tank is ready to go again, and here we go. So I built one more SCV and made sure I was getting guys built here, just because, you know, you want people to be following you or continuously coming to you as you're fighting Zerg, so that's kind of helpful. But before I go, and there's the engineering bay, actually, that was good. So I got the weapons and then the armor. So yeah, and don't ever forget to send your SCVs to either go back to mining if you're not planning to come back, like look back here when you're escorting this tank. But yeah, make sure you're mining or doing something useful. But another thing about these bunkers is I never manned them. You can if you want. I decided not to just because I didn't want to. But yeah, so the basic strategy for defending these things, or the tank, is stay in front of it. Wherever you know things are going to spawn, go there and get ready to protect them. But stay in front of it. Don't get too far behind it. And just basically my whole strategy was to be in front of it at all times, and kind of later on you'll see me with my huge army just surrounding it, and yeah, so that's the strategy. Be be the target in front of the Zergs, so that way they have to get through you to get to the tank. So yeah, and here, this is. Don't forget that Zergs. There's 2 pushes of Zergs here, so make sure your team doesn't get all split up. But yeah, and here the Marines were focused on the Overlord, so kind of annoying that they split up along with all the medics, so that sucked. But at this point, all the fire bats are up here, a whole bunch of Zerg, and you'll see me look there later. If you go down this little path right here on the left, there's a little ramp there where the Overlord is, go to the left, and then there's a huge base of Zergs, and I actually didn't go there this game because the last time I did this level, I went there and got my huge army destroyed. There's so many guys there, so don't go there because you'll get owned. Like right down this ramp, you'll get owned. Like down this ramp and like a bit up, it's basically on the west side, like northwest side of this map. You'll get owned. It's so hard. And as you see, my guys are going down that way. I sent them to get the 3rd thing for the bonus objective, and I don't know what happened. No, I sent them to get the minerals, but you'll see me do this later. Like I sent them to the. I'll flag when I get there. How about that? That sounds better. But yeah, so I have 2 tech labs, building more supply depots, along with my research for the engineering bay, and building more guys in my barracks. So here, I was trying to figure out if there are any more upgrades for like BB build and then V for upgrades or whatever, but there wasn't, so whatever. And here I got the remaining minerals that were just laying around that are very helpful. So yeah, so basically once you get all those, just send everyone back to the gate. This is basically where you should send everyone back once they're all once you're done escorting and doing all the bonus objectives and getting the minerals. Just send them back here. Probably the best idea. Just cause. Wow, I'm a send spam. Thank you, person signing in multiple thousand times. But yeah, and here I put down a turret. I think I put down 2 turrets, like one here and then one on the other side of the road. Basically, the only reason I did that is just because, like, I knew I'd be having a lot of Marines, and I knew I'd have a lot of Marines. I just had a whole bunch of extra minerals, so I was like, whatever, I'll just build some turrets. And the turrets did help a little bit later on because there was an Overlord, but I had such a large army, and the turrets just, they basically got fleshed out. But still, you know, if you want, you can build them. You might criticize me now for doing that and wasting my minerals when I could have been building a larger army, but honestly, by the end of this level, you'll see how large my army is, and you'll be like, okay, I kind of get that. But yeah, here I built the other turret, and then the convoy is slowly setting up, and then along with my barracks continuing to make things. So I sent another guy to this refinery because you usually want 2 on the refinery, so it's much easier to get Vespian gas. But here, right before I left, I think I built some more Marines and medics and whatnot, and yeah, made sure my rally points are set correctly. And usually, what I do is I like to set my rally points on medics because they usually, in my personal experience, are the ones that don't usually die. Here I sent my SCV back to mine right before I went, just because I wasn't coming back here, and then I'd have more minerals when I got back. But I think I'm going to leave it at that for this part. Thank you very much for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, tell your friends. More videos to come. I am Mike from Vigil Gaming, and I will see you in the next part of the next level. Goodbye.
Outstanding. Need a light. Sure. Yes, sir. Orders received. Who wants some?